Up to dance people who don't know there again, and we have a special one for now, a kind of breaking news to people. VYBZ KARTEL and his 3 co-accused have been freed from all charges. And you know, so today I gonna be like a mini holiday in Jamaica. We see VYBZ KARTEL get free up from behind bars. We think almost 14 years in the behind bars people. So this is a good news for dancehall and especially for the Gaza fans. What we have for now people, we have a small report on the matter. I will also have the audio recording of the judge and give out the verdict on VYBZ KARTEL and his 3 co-accused. But before I go to it, we just want the people to give it a like, share and subscribe. That if you're not subscribers yet, make a run through that one now and the people can make you know them think in the comment section.
Your immediate reaction to VYBZ KARTEL being freed by the court?
Yeah, I'm not lie, I'm glad, I'm happy, I'm glad the boss free time come. A long time now them for free the boss. I'm a thank the court system. I'm a glad Cartel free today. Big up yourself, Cartel. My foot sick and me have to come out, come represent for you to the street. Little while to all me a jump and a scream for my sick foot. I forgot to say all my foot sick, man not lie. I'm happy, man not lie. I'm glad so the boss free today time come. Over 18 years or 18 years, no man time come today. My talk it and it happen. I know the boss did I go free today. Free world boss, straight Cartel, big up yourself. Gaza, big up yourself, straight.
We spoke to you this morning, Sandy, and you were very confident. Why were you so confident this morning?
Yeah, because I come with good luck, I don't come with bad luck. I know say the artist did I go free and anything I say it go, that. Anything I say, straight, I say it go, God and time. I don't come with bad luck, I come with good luck. And anything I say that happen straight. Him did have to come to the straight. Anybody who God bless, no man curse, right, sure.
And Sandy, you tell me that you're not just here by yourself, but you're also here with your mommy. What does Cartel mean to you and your mother really? Why you all came here from Duane Park?
Well, my lie, no. My mother and Cartel born January, and my mother always say she and the boss born January. So you don't know. My day who my mother say, you know, say I feel like mother go down with the court there today. I say, come mommy, oh you mean we are going to represent straight because the boss are come today and see that happen.
Final question for you, Sandy. What would be your advice to your favorite entertainer for the first thing he's supposed to do when he comes out on the road?
Well, I not lie, spend some time around him family because at time now the boss miss him family them and you don't know him have to spend some quality family time, build up them time they back and you don't know, just be safe and keep yourself out of trouble and you know them way they keep prayed up same way, you know, big up yourself. Well, you don't know party after that and the party thing and lock, you don't know right show, anything, anywhere the party, them are straight.
Sandy, one of VYBZ KARTEL's most loyal supporters through this 14-year saga.
Yeah people, so I go on this and the celebration start already. First one we are going to deal with now at the report and we can know say VYBZ KARTEL and his 3 co-accused has been freed. We'll get that one from people from the Jamaica Gleaner, so we have to give them big up before we move on. Dancehall star VYBZ KARTEL is free. The Court of Appeal just ruled that he and his 3 co-accused should not be retried for murder. A day before Jamaica celebrates Emancipation Day, caps an almost 13-year journey of arrest, trial, conviction, and a successful appeal for Cartel, Sean Storm Campbell, Andre St. John, and Kahira Jones. Jones, however, will remain in custody because he is serving a sentence in an unrelated case. The highly anticipated decision was delivered by newly minted President of the Court of Appeal, Justice Marva McDonald Bishop. She led a panel of 3 judges, which comprised Justice Paulette Williams and David Fraser. Yeah people, here we go on this so. Good news that for VYBZ KARTEL, Sean Storm and Andre St. John. Jones now people, him going to remain in custody because they look like him have a next case I go underway. But the main part of it now people is that VYBZ KARTEL is free. A mini holiday now I go on to Jamaica. Me I look across the road, I bear people I jump up and down, bear VYBZ KARTEL music I play, and as the report say, what a coincidence for the day before Emancipation Day, VYBZ KARTEL I get free. The next one I have to show you now people, I want audio recording of the judge I give out the verdict on VYBZ KARTEL and his 3 accused.
The court, however, finds that there are several equally powerful factors which when combined militate against ordering a new trial. In summary, these factors are the insufficient and inadequate account by the prosecution for the availability of its witnesses and trial exhibits. Witnesses and trial exhibits relied upon by the appellants, which tended to support their defense at their first trial, are now unavailable or cannot be accounted for. 3. The appellant's trial in the Supreme Court was complex, lasting 64 days, and utilized a significant share of the court and the appellant's resources. Therefore, the time, financial costs, expense, and impact on the court's resources, as well as other cases in the queue awaiting trial, we find that this is significant and it militates against a new trial. 4, the psychological, financial, and medical effect that a new trial would likely have on the appellants who have already spent 13 years in custody, which is demonstrated by medical and other affidavit evidence. We look at the medical problems relating to the appellant Palmer, which came through medical reports that stand unchallenged by the Crown and therefore speak to declining health in the penal institution. The court looks at the lapse of time between the commission of the alleged offense and the likely time in which a new trial would take place, which would, in our estimation, be at least 15 years. We find that to be inordinate. 6, the unjustifiable interference with the appellant's constitutional rights to a fair hearing within a reasonable time under Section 16 of the Constitution of Jamaica, and the potential for that breach or interference, we should say continuing, if a new trial is ordered. We look at the potential prejudice to at least 2 of the appellants who, if convicted after a new trial, would be required to serve a longer term of imprisonment before eligibility for parole than that which was originally imposed upon them after their first trial due to the operation of the statutory mandatory minimum for the offense of murder. The court looks at other factors which it did not see swinging the pendulum either way, and our judgment will explain it all. We find that the submissions regarding pretrial publicity did not assist the appellants. We find that pretrial publicity is such that you would have to prove that it is impossible to obtain a fair trial, and that question is one for the trial court. What the court did find coming out of the issue of pretrial publicity is if the mechanisms have to be employed as the Crown had argued, that would add to the delay of the proceedings. As we have said, we have looked at all the other factors, but we find by now, having weighed everything in the balance, that the countervailing, the weight is against a new trial. Our judgment will explain everything in depth, but as we say, this is for the decision for you to understand what the court has done. Having regard to all the considerations the court has taken into account, we conclude that the interests of justice do not require a new trial to be ordered for the appellants, and we therefore make the following order. Judgments and verdicts of acquittal are entered in relation to clerks, Mr. Jordan Jarrett, Mrs. Yumika Harris Mackenzie, and Mrs. Nicole McLennan, and Miss Chanel Hunter. Had it not been for them, their assistants would not have been able to make the deadline given the workload of the court and the various things that we had to do over the past couple of weeks. So we give them the weight of the credit and we thank them wholeheartedly for their assistance. It leaves us to thank counsel on both sides for your spirited, maybe sometimes combative arguments, but we have learned tremendously from both sides, and we hope that the judgment will show that we appreciated the scholarship and appreciated the issues for resolution. So that is it. The appellants are freed.
That was support for you there now. Don't know the report, then we see them, we like them, we put them up, phone like them. If you're more than liking and subscribe it, give you a subscribe in the notification bell too, if you never miss an update. This is Real Yutes TV, we're out.